Welcome, everybody.
All right, go ahead. I think we're live now. Can you see Mom?
Welcome, everyone. As usual, I'm confused about which camera I'm looking in.
Just looking straight ahead.
Welcome, everyone. It's very hot. Wonder how it is in your neck of the woods.
Why is it so hot though? Is it just like summer hot?
Some El Nina, La Nina, I'm not sure, some system causing the heat. Understand in America they're having to cancel some
Events?
Yeah,
Like outdoor events?
yeah, because of the heat. So you see me looking up, we're in an AC environment, but man, we're still hot, man. Hot like
It's
fire.
at 17. It should be cool.
Hot like fire. Need to bring your screen forward more.
Okay. There you go.
Woo!
Is that okay for you? I see one person said hello so far. Hi, Safi. Hi, Lorna.
Hi, everyone. Are they hearing us, Tony?
They should be hearing us. Yes. Let me know. Yes, they're hearing us. See there? Lorna says it's hot by me too.
Yeah, I'm actually boiling. My hair is on my neck.
I don't actually feel hot.
Because you're right under the AC. Maybe we should switch positions.
Maybe. And I've been drinking ice water for the past 2 hours as well.
Oh. Okay, so Lorna is there. So
We have 12 persons on from what I can see.
okay, great. And we did come on time, so they should have got the notification.
Yes.
So last week we spoke to some legal issues. Were you here last week? Did you hear the lawyer? Was the information useful? Let me know in the chat.
What they can do too is maybe tell us what kind of persons they would like to hear so that we can
Get them
scout
on.
around for another guest. Yeah.
Tony, you should put the link to what we did last week, and also the link for the attorney. So we had the attorney at law Clifton Campbell with us last week, and he gave us a detailed presentations on wills, just about everything
land related.
Yeah, that's land related that you need to know. So if you were not here last week, Tony's gonna drop it in the chat in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Is it in yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
She's gonna drop it in a chat. And she has upgraded herself, now we should have another big screen in front of her.
I upgraded myself or you upgraded me?
All these things. Well, I kind of insisted. You were connected to what, a television, or it's just a computer screen?
No, it's actually a TV.
Power of technology.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do double duty, watch TV, plus you can also hook up your computer. I didn't even know that. I'm so new to these things. Oh, Safi said she didn't get the notification. She just remember the timing. Does YouTube send notifications, Tony?
It does normally, but I'm now wondering if because we're connected through a third party, if it's doing that. I am wondering. I'm gonna have to register myself and see if it comes up.
What I do know is that you can get notified by our website, Claudia Davis JM. So if you on that home page, you can subscribe, and it does notify you. I think 10 minutes before and at 12 o'clock. All right. So everybody, thank you for coming on. Those of you new, thank you so much for coming. If you're new, I'm Claudia Davis.
And I'm Tony and Dietrich.
Tony and is with me.
And we're real estate agents.
Right. So if you have a property to sell, let us know. We'll get it sold. If you have a property to rent as well, but we're in certain zones for rentals though. Portmore, Spanish Town, those kind of zones. St. Anne, St. Mary, where else? Just those zones. Have you given them the link now?
Not yet.
So while I wait on Tony and to drop the link for the attorney at law was with us last week, so she dropped that YouTube link so that you can watch it. She will also drop his form. So if you have a matter you want to make a will, you want to get a will probated, meaning you already have a will, your parents, whomever left a will for you with you, and it don't matter how long this will is from. You have the consultation and see if should we probate this will, what is in it, kind of thing. It would suit you to probate wills and so on, because especially for those of you who do not have a title. So you were willed a property and it does not have a title. I remember doing one of those for a lady. So she didn't have a title, but her mother bought the property under conveyance. So her mother actually had the document that said, Mary Brown, bought this from John Wayne and so on, and it was stamped at the stamp office, witnessed by just of the peace. And she also had some receipts to show that she bought the land.
Her mom was neat then to keep all of that.
Yes, and she actually got it in a will. So I had to go through the whole thing now to get that registered, for her to get a title. And then I went on to sell the property for her. So if you have a will, get it probated so that you can now say that yes, your mother leave it for you to show. So when you make the application for the title, you can show how you came about it and how your mother came about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, if she did not leave a will, there's something called administration without will. So you get a grant of administration. So if you have a will, you get a grant of probate. If you have a if you have no will, you get something called a grant of administration. What is causing that?
He left the door open, like keeps banging.
Which one of the doors?
The
This
door
one
to
here?
this studio. Yeah,
But it looks locked to me.
it's not though.
So, then you would get administration without will, right? It's a grant of administration. One of the kids can be the person who is applying, but then you would have to put all the children's names and everything to let the court know that siblings are around. If at the time when it's coming through, the siblings can write at the same time to that I have no interest in this property. I don't want any proceeds from property. I don't want the property. I don't want my name on the title. I don't whatever I don't want to write. Then you would say that at that time to Attorney Campbell. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's important that you sort out these dead left land.
Mm-hmm.
You seriously do yourself a disservice when you don't, when you walk away from property that your parents have spent their whole lifetime. I call it sitting on it. Sitting on it.
And don't let it pass a generation. It gets so much harder.
Gonna have to lock this door.
We can do it at the next break.
Oh, okay. This door is annoying. So, ladies and gentlemen, you really want to sort this out. If you're the bright one in the family, get it done. Work with the others, let them know what you're doing. You guys agree. Maybe somebody lives at the house. Maybe one of the brothers live at the house.
Mm-hmm.
You don't live there because you
Migrate.
gone to Kingston or wherever.
Mm-hmm.
You probably say, oh, my house already, I don't really need no house to live in, a blah, blah. Let him have this family have it. Yes, fine, that's good. But don't just walk away without proper, what's the word I'm looking for?
Documentation be done.
Yeah, proper process.
But that's usually not the issue.
What's the issue?
The usual issues are I don't want to live there or whatever, but I still want my inheritance. But my sibling is living there and need the actual space to live in. So we argue back and forth about whether or not we should sell this house and share it up.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I know if we share it up, sibling probably can't afford anywhere to live.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Or B, we all agree to each of us getting a piece. Mm-hmm. Yes, mm-hmm. But none of us want to put our little 2 cents towards us getting it done.
Yes, that's usually the case. And the people who don't want to put the 2 cents usually are the ones who live in Jamaica.
And they're usually the ones who need it.
Yes, I'm talking about on the broke. I need to stop it. I seriously don't think that this argument about you don't have no money, you don't have no money. You shouldn't do that, guys. Your parents leave the property. They manage to let it be there for you, right? And you just turn your back on it. You shouldn't do that. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't do that. This is and you know the truth is, guys. When other nations come here and take away these things from you, everybody are gonna vex.
Them already vex. Them already vex.
Everybody are gonna vex. Say, no, them just come and them take with this and them get this and but you never want it.
Mm-hmm. I never fight hard enough to keep it either.
Right. So you have to understand that, and there are certain things too that make lands more valuable in a country, right? Make the prices go up. Like one of them is the expansion of infrastructure, like what's going on now in Jamaica, mm-hmm. right?
That we had a question about that too.
So once we have expansion, once we have new bridges, highways, open up new parishes and so on with these infrastructure, then yes, the prices will go up. Just imagine they put a highway near you or they open up the roads near where your mother had 50 acres and you not pay no attention. Government can fine if you pay you for the land.
I know it's crazy with these highways. Like, first of all, like if it used to take an hour and a half on a regular road to reach you where your 50 acres is, and then they've now put up this highway and it's now taking 30 minutes, like instantly your value has gone up just because it's more accessible.
Yeah, instant.
Instant.
That happened to the people on the North Coast. So the North Coast was already there, they just basically expanded it. So basically, that happened to persons who had property along the coast, right? And even going up in the hills, the offshoots going up. That happened. Also, if they find any natural resource that the world needs, not just we in Jamaica, but the world, like we know we have bauxite, right? Now we're looking for oil. So guys, if you sit around and they find the oil, even the stupidest of lands where you think nobody no want. Because once we find the oil, it 10x and 20x everything. Remember, oil is a resource that the world needs, right? So you can read up on Guyana and those places where they found the oil recently. Well, in our lifetime, they found the oil. You can read up on it and you will see what happened in those countries. It's the same thing is going to happen in Jamaica.
And I don't know if people realize, but where we are positioned on the map, if we get oil, we are going to be almost like this huge transshipment center now because we are the bridge between.
We already are. Don't you see? Our ports are expanding phenomenally.
Yeah.
We already are. We have been talking about this transshipment port for years now. Well, guys, it's coming to life, right? The Chinese own half of this port and we own the other half. So therefore, this is coming to life. Some serious money and investment going into this, right? But Jamaicans, you sit on the fence too much. You can't sit on the fence. If you want to participate in something, you have to jump off of the fence. You can't just sit down up on the fence like a spectator, like you watch football match. You have to jump in and play.
I wonder if they're going to turn Portland into like what they've done for Kingston.
Into what? Portland is not going to be like Kingston. Kingston is urban. You mean Kingston and St. Andrew?
I talk in the port.
Could be. Kingston, I think, is, I don't remember. Somebody tell me, Kingston is what? The third or seventh largest port in the world, actually, in terms of ships that it can bring in.
Okay.
That's the thing, you know. Depends on the size ship that can come up to the shore. That's what makes it valuable. And we can take some very big ships, right?
I thought there was something to do with Portland, though, in the past. Isn't that where the
Portland
port was?
That's where the port was. That's where them used to export the banana and those things from. Yeah. So Portland have that too. Somebody research it and tell me if Portland have that as well. I know the government wants to make it into some kind of tourist town where again they would bring in the cargo ships, just like those ships that you see come to Falmouth or come to Ocho Rios. They want to bring those now to
but
Portland.
Even the cruise liners would come too, and those are big.
Massive things, man. Massive things. So ladies and gentlemen, you're sitting on the fence too much, right? You're not moving yourself quickly enough. You're not 10xing it enough. And then the truth is, the people who make the decisions now, make the moves now in the right direction, it is their family 10, 20, 30, 50 years from now who will benefit.
But and the thing to mom is, grandma, whoever purchases this 50 acre, sit on it like you said, kept it. You know how hard it is to keep 50 acres? Because I've literally seen titles where they started with 100 acres, and by the time generation sell off piece here, sell off piece there, you're looking at 15 acres of land, and you're like, what a shame.
Yeah, and they're usually in the back.
And in the back.
In the back. So they sell off the front piece of the land, and then walk through a truck to reach to the front. How that happen?
Yeah.
How that happen? Again, because all the bright people in the family left. Whether you came to Kingston, you gone to Cuba, you go Africa, you go wherever you gone.
Oh.
But they left, right? So the family is left with a gap, with a void, and it's left without its head. So that's the difference now. A family, a company, a school, a church must have a head, must have somebody up here with brains, right? Because it's three things move you: brains, talent, beauty. Beauty, brains, talent. Whether it be the family, the church, the business, whatever. So for
and
business,
they all don't last, so
no,
you have to use them
you have
when
to
you have
use them
them.
when you have them. So for business, yes, you need some brains in the business. Brains don't have to be the CEO or the whatever, but you need brains, right? You also need some kind of beauty around this product. So like every time I say KFC, I'm like, what a pretty building.
Well, they just renovated them too.
Yeah, you see their billboards. You say, wow, what a pretty billboard. And you're looking at all this pretty chicken coming up and everything. And when you walk into the store, the presentation of the box and the chicken in the box and the this, everything
and the red
pretty.
is never faded.
Yeah, it's pretty, right? So you need
who's their print tree.
You need some kind of beauty. Women, you know this. Men, you know this. So whether it be business, whether it be your household, and then you need the talent behind it. So like a brand like KFC, what's the talent? Their talent.
But everybody who is like 25 and below, they don't want to eat chicken with bone. So Zinger really appeals to their their lifestyle.
And then they appeal to who love sweetness, so the barbecue who love some spicy, and then they have the original. So every business, guys, the church also needs talent. Church needs beauty. You can't walk up in church look pop down. No. When you're sitting in the pew here and you're looking up at that stage with the pastor, whoever giving a sermon, place must look good, right? So you have to understand that in families, if the brains leave, the talent leaves, the beauty leaves, or the beauty fades. So you walk up to your house and you're looking at it. Like sometimes I walk up to my house and I look and I say, damn, floors in my feet. I have to stop. Catch rainwater, water them because they just look too droopy, right?
I look like my grass right now.
Yeah, like Tony and our grass, right? Correct. So what to understand this is those three things. I picked that up very early in life. These three things must come together: the beauty, the brains, and the talent. So if in some families the talent gone, some families the brains leave, and then the beauty start to fade down and fall down. Everything just look pop down. Of course, the whole system is broken. So Jamaicans,
and as much as we take it for granted, the beauty most of the time is our young family members.
The beauty, yes.
Yeah, and it's not just like physical beauty, pretty, but they bring this life and energy that beautifies everything else. Right. Because I've felt that resurgence since Xander and Zaven came about.
Right. It re-energizes everybody.
Yeah.
It did that. Well, it did that for me. I don't know about anybody else. But while I was there, I was thinking, oh, just hang out now, watch Netflix and no. Here comes these two now, and my brain just, trips back in. I say, oh yeah, I need to do this because I need them to be able to do that, and I need them
to have like this new lease on life.
Yeah, resurgence, which is why the Creator in His wisdom did that with the plants, the birds, trees, humans, everything. He gave us new blood. Put it that way. New blood.
We have some questions
to bring back life. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look into your families. And I don't think there's any poor family in Jamaica.
No, I think we just mostly have disorganized.
We have disorganization in the families. There are no poor families. Everybody can look on some acreage and say, this is my family land. Who here can not say, who here can say genuinely that their family don't have any land? Granny, great granny, never get no land. Who here can tell me that? Put it in the chat. Mm?
Staffy was asking if there's any update on businesses in St. Anne's Bay moving to Draxall for convenience. I haven't really seen anybody move.
No.
Mostly
Well, KFC came out. Well, them still in St. Anne's Bay.
yeah,
But
they
they came on
moved.
the
They just
main.
added.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't think anybody moved out of St. Anne's Bay to come. In St. Anne's Bay, they're paying rent it dirt cheap.
Yeah, to move to Draxall.
They move to Draxall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the capital outlay to get to Draxall came. He's down in Creative Building Finishes.
Expansion.
Yeah, they didn't close somewhere to come.
Yeah.
They just expanded what they had before. Because, of course, now they would have had the fiscal space, as we call it.
Prime Minister.
Yeah, they would have had the fiscal space to be able to do the expansion.
She's also asking what's happening with the North Coast Highway expansion. I really haven't heard anything. Well, I haven't been tracking it, honestly.
I haven't been tracking it. I think they're probably just doing their feasibility studies now.
Probably.
The Portland one came on before it. Where is the gonna pull up? They're gonna pull up St. John's Road at the same time. Plus, they started and was pulling up. They started and was pulling up Montego Bay.
Yeah.
Montego Bay Perimeter Road should be finished this year, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
they have to give people some breathing room. Because imagine every point you travel on the island, that's gonna be so annoying.
Yeah,
people have to travel.
Yeah.
I mean, they pull up our little road, and it's summer last year. They pull up the road.
Pull up the road to connect NWC sewage pipes. Man, it was a drama.
I can't believe we're 1 year in that.
1 year, but
two little roads.
Not even. I don't think the road is a mile long. But finally, they have paved it, and I'm so annoyed because you're still driving when you look one big old soaring at the road same way. I'm like, what are they doing?
I'll give you a drama.
I see they paved the road and they still put it in curb wall.
A taxi van drive on one of the slip roads. They scraped off the surface, so you know the drain or is now higher than the road, and not paying attention. I was walking to work, drove, I hear, I didn't come out and look, and something fell off the car. I didn't cuss at him, stop. I was like, oh. That was bad one. The one that say all of the money we make it at the morning, they gone down the drain. Must. But normally on the other road, when they pulled it up, they put a cone on the drain, so you could have seen it. That it was there, but somebody forgot to do them work.
All right, so we are going to the break. Welcome everybody.
We had some whole heap of questions. Let me just get through them and then we go on the break. Everyone is saying it comes down to greed and if people actually agree. That's correct.
With what?
The dead left land.
Yeah.
Them have the money for what them want it for. And everyone wants to know what's the general process for probating a will and cost.
Send a message to. Did you put the link in the chat?
I did put it in the chat. Yeah, for Clifton.
And listen to our program last week. Did he give us a cost? Somewhere in there, I think he did mention.
He did mention a cost. It was something about the attorney's fee and then the cost of the land for the stamp thing, the court thing.
He did mention it, but we don't remember.
Yeah.
We don't have no will probate, but he did mention it. Go to the program. He did say it. You know what would have been good, Tony? Sometimes I get some videos and I can't see the exact point when they answer a question. I can just click straight to it.
All right.
What program is doing that?
I think it's YouTube Direct.
Oh.
I think you go into YouTube and pin it.
And do it. Oh. Yeah, we need to do that.
In my brain, I feel like he said something like 7%, but don't quote me on that. Like, that's what my brain is clicking back at, 7%.
I don't remember. What I know about the will is that the executors get 6%. That I know. The rest of it is fuzzy.
Everyone is saying the last budget debate was pretty insightful. Timeline for the new bypass that will be built.
Mm-hmm.
And Staffy's saying, I feel that Negril has potential, but at the most, it's a retirement community with nothing to do and not enough housing. Any plans for investments in the area? Businesses are moving to Montego Bay, St. Anne's.
I don't know, with that kind of storm,
But
that place has to be totally rebuilt.
But I think Negril is doing what Negril was meant to do.
Which is?
It is a place for persons who don't want the excited tourism environment of Montego Bay and St. Anne, or the busy, hustling business environment of Kingston. And so they go to Negril to relax. I went to Negril, I was very relaxed. Everything in the town is very quiet, sleepy. Even when you're driving through, there's cars and stuff, but it doesn't feel like you're in Montego Bay and St. Anne.
And now the taxi man them blow you out of the way.
Yeah. So it is doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. It's calm.
I do think what they do need to do is expand on that, because a lot of our older tourists do come to the Negril end to relax.
Yeah, they do.
And I think we should keep doing that.
We should keep it that way as a for that kind of a tourist.
Yeah.
The ones who want to go on whole heap of attractions and jump up and down and here and there, bustle, can go Montego Bay.
And what I noticed is that there were hardly any children in the grill.
Yeah, there were hardly any children. Yeah, there's mostly the older tourists who were there,
and couples who just want some quiet time. You went on the beaches and stuff. There hardly any children around.
True.
Yeah. And then we have those other type of hotels that key to
older tourists. Yeah.
All right. I think. Oh, everyone had another question. If the valuation is less than the sale agreement, at what point in the mortgage process do the buyer pay the difference to the seller?
To the seller. Well, you have to show that you have it and send it to your lawyer, so that the lawyer can pay it over when the time comes for you to close.
What are they asking to pay over?
The difference between the sale price and the agreement. So suppose you agree to buy a place for 12 million, but when the valuation comes, it's at 10 million. But the person still is proceeding to buy it. They're gonna the mortgage company is only gonna give 95% of 8 million of value. So the buyer will have a difference between the 80% of the value price and the selling price.
Oh.
So at what point do you pay this over?
Isn't it before your mortgage?
Yeah, because the mortgage company is not going to give this mortgage undertaking unless they know that you have the funds.
Right.
So you have to send that over to your lawyer, so that your lawyer can give this undertaking to say, yes, you have the difference in the funds.
All right, now we can take your break, Mom.
Yes, thank you. And everybody. It's locked, Tony.
3,000 square feet, the space just right. 6,000 options if you need more land. Build your dream house just as you plan. Stop paying rent, that money gone. Own your property, pass it to your son. And it's still ready, pay back your plan. Palmetto Pines, put the keys in your hand. Wasting money, start building now. Palmetto Pines, show them how. Start building now. Palmetto Pines, show them how. Children playground, make the youth stay happy. Basketball court.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Should let you know that we're going to be at the NHT Expo come this Saturday, right, Tony?
Yes.
This Saturday, which should be, is it July 11th?
July 11th.
Starting at 10 o'clock. So we're there from 10 until what time this time? Is it 6 or 7?
7 o'clock. I think there's a little...
There's a concert afterwards.
Yeah.
All right, so come and enjoy yourself, guys. Come and get all the information that you need from the National Housing Trust. We'll be there, and there will be other players in the industry. Did you see the list of who else over there? Types of industries.
No, I didn't check.
I figure the banks will be there.
I know tax office is going to be there.
Tax office will be there. We will be there also with our map app that we can help you to get pre-approved. And also we'll be there with the housing offers that we have and land offers. So come on out. It's gonna be big fun. You get all the information in one place. Remember, bring your ID, your TRN, your job letter, this, that. You want to go to NHT for them to verify you. You need to bring those things. Especially those of you who have been trying to get onto NHT online. And you're just not finding the day or time to go during the week. Saturday morning would be a good time to come and do that, right?
Yeah.
So for NHT, even for us, you need to bring your ID, TRN, NIS, right? Well, we don't need NIS, but NHT needs your NIS. If you have your job letter, bring it. And if you have your pay slips, you bring it, right? Those of you who are self-employed, oh my gosh. Well, I'm feeling better to some people who self-employed who find it tough.
Or what your grandma used to say? Stick broken in your ears.
Stick broken in them ears. It says the camera is locked. Why?
I don't know. I'm checking it.
Which camera is locked?
This one.
This. Oh, that one up there. Okay, but they can still see us. All right, everybody, if you're not seeing us, let us know. All right, so NHT, this came out July 2. NHT expands access to affordable home ownership. So this became effective July 1. And Mr. Dwayne Berbick is reporting that the National Housing Trust contributors have now greater access to affordable home ownership through a range of policy enhancements that took effect July 1. Assistant General Manager for Corporate Communication and Public Affairs at the NHT, Dwayne Berbick, told JIS News that the new initiatives reflect the Trust's ongoing commitment to responding to the evolving needs of contributors. Among the new initiatives is the Young Adult Deposit Loan. Are you excited about this one?
This is the one I'm most excited about, to be honest, because I think it's the biggest challenge that's facing our young people, their inability to save that deposit.
And you know, that's only a challenge because they want it to be a challenge.
I know, because I mean, their lifestyle is what's preventing them from saving.
Yes. And
their unwillingness to give it up.
They do save. Them throw a partner, man, Tony.
But it's not the partner people having an issue.
Them throw
the partner people have their money.
The partner people have their money. So, all right. So it's who not save it?
It's those people who are employed, civil servant, non-civil servant, but they work for big companies. What happened is their pay slips allows them to access so many loans without saving a penny.
Yeah.
That when you tell them that they need 5% or 10%, then they have to literally save that in their bank accounts every month. By the time it reaches 300,000, they find something to spend it on. Vacation, party,
birthday party. No doubt.
I mean, these young people seriously know how to celebrate their birthday.
No, man. I mean, was a birthday celebration in my life.
When my birthday comes, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you know. And I keep saying, don't buy me anything because I don't want a single thing. Don't want nothing pack up in a meal. So the only thing I got for my birthday this year, what was the birthday? It was Mother's Day.
It was Mother's Day. We didn't get you anything for birthday.
No, I didn't get anything for birthday. Mother's Day, these guys got me a Yeti, which is actually a water bottle, which I'll actually use.
Right? And we gave you, we paid for you to go somewhere.
Paid for me to go some spa. Was that?
The spa was your birthday.
Spouse on birthday. Oh.
Yeah, the spa was your birthday. Then we pay for you to go to a Mother's Day concert.
Oh yes, a Mother's Day concert. Yes, me alone the Mother's Day concert.
No children, eh?
No. But it was fun. All the best. I didn't have to think about nobody.
But
And
I
nobody
think,
want to go bathroom and want to do all kind
but
of
I think one of the best Mother's Day, and I've heard mothers say it, is that not having to spend time with their children.
Yes, best Mother's
It's
Day
the best
ever.
Mother's Day.
So guys, remember that. Even with you guys, don't want to know around. Just send us somewhere. So it is the deposit. 2 million, is it? To assist with the upfront deposit required to purchase a home. Mr. Barbic said the facility responds directly to concerns raised by young Jamaicans who can qualify for a mortgage but struggle to accumulate the initial deposit needed to complete a purchase. Really, guys? You're earning 200, 300, 400, $500,000. You're earning more than your mother and father. And you can't save any money. That is part of the problem.
Yeah.
If you would only save the money 1 year, so when you get your first job, save the money 1 year, and by the second year, start look your place and get your NHT loan.
Mhm.
You would be ahead of the game. But you're busy upon all kind of shopping network. That's the first problem.
I know.
The shopping
And the
network
endless
is a
scrolling on TikTok.
endless scrolling. And then, but I see these things on TikTok now. I'm looking at them. I'm thinking. I see a young lady come up and she show me everything I can get on Temu for my bedroom.
As an all-inclusive.
Really, guys? And you don't own
You can't save. You can't save or deposit if those things are what you're spending the money on.
No.
Just can't save it.
No, boy. We don't know. Guys, Mr. Barbica said them interview people, young adults, and them said them can't save deposit. He needed to have gone further with the interview. What do you spend your money on?
But you know what? Young people, they are our future. So we have to work with them where they are. We have to work with them where they are. And so I do think NHT saying if your salary can afford it, yes, we will give you the 2 million towards the property.
Not give. Hold on. Make sure it's
and
not
then
give.
have it added to your loan, right? It's added to the loan. He didn't give the details. We'll get the details.
Is it that you're giving them 2 million? I sincerely hope not.
No, it's not free money.
Cannot
Then
be.
it would have been a grant. I think it's a loan.
It has to be a loan because then it means to say my money not gonna take about to not give people deposit money. No. Has to be a loan.
I think they would have said grant if it wasn't a loan.
And it has to come out of their 9 million that they're supposed to get.
No, I think it's in addition to.
You know which addition to? Then their benefit would have been 11 million and not 9 million. How can it be in addition to? It must be within the 9 million. Because if everybody getting 9 million, why? Because you can't afford deposit, you get 9 plus 2 million. And then on top of that, your 2 million free or the interest rate badly reduced to almost zero.
I hope, well, you make a fair point. So maybe, well, we have to get the details because I do hope that it's not plus the 9 million, or if it is plus the 9 million, it is at maybe a much higher interest rate and for a much shorter time period.
Yes, of course.
What I'm interested to know though, is it just on NHT's developments or is it on the open market?
It don't seem so. It says among the new initiatives, a young adult deposit loan which provides eligible contributors age 18 to 35. I mean, if you're 36, you're not getting it, guys. With up to 2 million.
If you're 36-year-old, according to NHT.
With up to 2 million to assist with upfront deposit requirements to purchase a house. Nothing there about schemas.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Burbick said the facility responds directly to concerns raised by young Jamaicans. Good. Additionally, now.
Oh, Eve says it's not plus the 9 million, so it's included.
It's included in the 9 million. All right.
All right, that make more sense.
That make more, yeah. Now they're gonna tell us that them can't find a house for 9 million. Additionally,
they don't need to find a house for 9 million because I'm assuming that if they qualify from the bank for the additional funds, etc., then they're just giving them access to the 2
To the
million
2 million.
up front.
Anybody who qualify for bank money can save money.
I know,
Suppose you can
right?
save if you qualify for more than NHT 9 million, guys, it means your income is somewhere in the 200,000 a month bracket,
yeah.
upwards. But you see, I blame our generation too, because like me, I'm strict with those things. No credit card, none of that. 50% of your income must go towards the mortgage, or you're saving it for the mortgage to pay the bank for the loan. Go and go hike and talk and dance and upon the rest, right? Because at the end of the day, parents, you have to understand this. If you don't focus your children early, so nobody never focused me. I had to focus myself.
But I think your
And
mom
I
helped
see-
focus you when you're young.
I see the pitfall of parents sitting back. Oh, a fair money, you know. So I don't know how much you earn, you know, really? I don't ever said my daughter them earn. Oh, you don't know how much money your daughter earn and them live with you. Come on.
I know, right?
Really, truly, seriously. And if them even I know them live with you now. You're pay a little bit. You send them go a big school. That's a mistake now we're making up. You send them to go big school.
Mm-hmm.
And they come with big work. And I run circles round with now.
Mm-hmm.
Mama still a pay the light bill, still a pay the water bill. She can't bear it all of the one pay the cable bill because I don't watch TV.
Like, you know,
Eh? And today a Sunday,
like you have to turn on the cable.
the light. The light no burn.
Like,
And
like you know, be it every day.
I ain't not bed every day. Today a Sunday. I ain't not even know say one chicken in the fridge. You don't put a chicken in the fridge for the Sunday dinner today. Listen to me. Parents and children, when you're born poor, you have to work together. There's no two ways around it. All of these rich families that you see is because them work together. Right? They never segregate and separate themselves. And them going to fix up my room. They're going to fix up my room. And you're in a rent house. Oh, yeah, fix up your room. Really? It's all also for buy. Right? And mama still have a little NHT, can't even use it yet. Because of Uno. For go a big school and all these things. That's why she don't use her NHT yet. And then you ask mama, so mama, what did I do with your money? Really?
Not only that, too, you get up.
This. And then the thing is, imagine you know your mother the longest and your father the longest. How long you know your wife and your husband for? How long? You know your mother and father for your bond.
I know, right?
These are the kind of counsel that we have to do. And the truth is, guys, you see, if you not help mama and papa buy the house there, me know what got me, you know. We're not going to continue with your life. We're not having a big work. We're not going to buy a big house or whatever. Then mama get down now, retired, still living in a rent house. Landlord say, I'm ready to sell him house. Mama can't buy it, mama can't buy it. Are you mama come live with? Are you vex?
When if you just buy those.
When you just buy the little house with mama.
All you needed to send no was a helper.
Yeah,
or a nurse.
just buy the little house with mama. Buy the little 2-bedroom with little NHT can afford. And I say, mama, yes, and you pay your little monthly money. And mama still at work, so mama still have to pay her little monthly money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the place I got there that a mama I go live there. So you know when you find the big husband and the big wife. Of course, you're going to probably take away yourself and gone.
Mm-hmm.
So, because that invariably that happens, right? Most only my opinion, them not do that. But I know the average child does that, right? So
yeah, but we have
average or not above average.
But we have more to inherit. We have more reason to stay too. Like,
what your reason to stay? If you inherit?
yes, you can't inherit if you're not there, mom. Or you must inherit when you take for yourself.
That is exactly what I'm telling you. What you think you come back to? Zero. Because the first thing I'm gonna do, you know.
Not only that, you have to watch the inheritance, make sure it don't dwindle down in your
yeah.
absence.
And make sure me not spend it.
Exactly.
Make sure me not spend it. You
Every time
understand?
mommy make a read at this stage, I say, Mommy, you're sure?
So, you can't take on yourself from mama and papa. Mama and Papa is there with a wealth of knowledge too. So even Mama and Papa don't have anything, she have a wealth of knowledge. And Mama have the little NHT. Mama good I can get the grant.
Not only that, to push come to shove, mom's a good babysitter.
Yes. Good babysitter.
Now you take the shove, you go watch nobody.
Yeah. So as you guys have found out, you don't have to worry about that. They just say, oh me I got eye king, oh me I got this, oh me
I know, right?
So guys, listen to me. You have to get a grip on this, right? We have to get a grip on it. Our families are separated, that's why we cannot build wealth. You have to stay together, stick together. Don't make the brains leave and the talent leave and then blah. What leave? Nothing.
Nothing.
Your mother and father have a wealth of knowledge. Them is there. I love when mothers and fathers come to Palmetto Pines with their adult children. We have quite a number of persons like that. Mothers with daughters, fathers with sons, with daughters. We have quite a number of that kind of a combination at Palmetto Pines, and we have to do the counseling and all these things to get it done.
And we have a good mix of that type of person who's purchasing at Palmetto.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come together and don't start an argument about when the place a bill or whatever about this or your room and you're not help put in the rest of tile and because you're not business with round this up. That's for Johnny. Johnny figure buy tile. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it. Stop it. So, additionally, the NHT has also doubled the allocation of housing units reserved for young adults in its housing developments from 10% to 20%.
That's good. I remember when we read it and we heard 10%, we were like, but that's kind of low.
Yeah, it's kind of low. Additionally, eligible public sector workers will also benefit from a reduced interest rate on homes in qualifying NHT housing developments. That was done before.
Mom.
The concession applies to nurses, teachers, public office, police officers, firefighters, and soldiers purchasing units in schemes processed on or after March 1 this year, including the Howard Avenue and the Vineyards development. Meanwhile, current homeowners can now access a second NHT loan after 5 years. I'm excited about this one too, not that I can get it or even want it. Meanwhile, current homeowners can now access a second NHT loan after 5 years instead of 7, allowing them to improve, expand, or upgrade their property sooner. Guys, this one you need to be aware. Be wary of, I should say. The revised policy also benefits contributors who no longer own a home and wish to pursue home ownership. Again, this one you should be wary of too. Now, what it is saying is that you have a house, you pay a little mortgage, them want to come borrow 5 million now to change tile, and did they tell us what we can use it for? But home improvement, change out the tile, the countertop, paint the house, da. No, those of you who borrowed 3 million and them money there. No, this is not fair. This is for home improvement, right? This is not, oh yeah, you can do it for expansion too. So you can improve, expand, or upgrade, right? So you can expand. Now, I would be wary of it to use it for improvement. If you buy a house for 3 million, why would you want to go borrow 5 million for go change out the tile and the cupboard and the countertop and the face basin and the tile it, and why?
Because you want newness.
And then you're going to pay a double for the house. You know, see what I go on. Want to see what is good? I know this firsthand because I borrowed $1 million from NHT, right? I borrowed $1 million and I borrowed 2.5 from the bank and I built a house. That was in 2003. Finished pay off for the house. May have my title in my hand. Well, me not have my title in my hand. I leave it at the bank. The bank have it in the vault.
I hope that vault still exists.
Let's hope the vault is still there and the bank will lock down. So,
good thing there's application for lost title.
Yeah. So, I'm thinking to myself now, 1 million plus 2.5 or 3.5, I pay almost $340 for the land. Let us say 500 or 4 million. I'm thinking to myself, would I be sensible to go and borrow 5 million and then this house cannot be added on or anything or expanded according to them? I could only do improvement. Would I be sensible, guys? Or tell me, if I'm sensible, I made a stupid for God take 5 million from NHT, put that back for my title, pay more per month in mortgage than what I was paying before.
Right now you're paying zero.
Right now I'm
So
paying
anything
zero.
would be more.
And $1 more. So
What I'm trying to remember what the mortgage was. It was like 25,000.
that was because we accelerated it, but it wasn't that high. It was like 15,000.
So $5 million now is not going to be 25,000.
No, I don't think so.
It's going to be close
Not
to
at my
15.
age. Not at my age either.
Yeah.
Because they're give me a 5-year loan, guys. So
that would make sense for us, yeah.
that,
I mean, it would be nice to have newer things, but I feel
Korean
like
countertop.
right. But I feel like if we just band together, we could have done that without going to NHT.
Of course, we could have found $5 million and go do that if we really wanted to.
Yeah.
And because we're doing it out of pocket too, it would be cheaper. Because you know we're going to bargain and hunt and all kind of thing. Because now our money is spent. But I don't know. You have to think about this one carefully before you go back. So if you only owe NHT 500,000, 200,000, you 1 million and that monkey money there. Remember things shifting, the market shift, things change, you lose your job, all kind of things happen. Then you can't pay them back the money for the 5 million, and that's how you lose your property. Right? The second mortgages is the killer when it comes to real estate. Second and third. Unless you really don't want this place. You understand what I'm saying? But now you can also use it if you want to buy a next house. But guess what?
You must be houseless, right?
Yes. You must be titleless. Your name must be on a title according to this. Right?
Oh, so maybe like if you got divorced and you had to sell and now you requalify for the 5.
Yes.
Maybe you can do it.
You can do it. So you can put the 5 with another bank loan and buy another property. So in that sense, it would make sense. Yes, you went through the divorce, then probably give 15 million in your hand after you sell the property. And remember when you do the divorce, people will sell the place same time. And stop, wait. Don't care who live in there, do what you need to do. Whether you're a male or a female, if you're divorced, part of the divorce settlement must be how we're going to deal with this property. Whether who are buy out who, or you take a sell for get more and 200 split it, but deal with the property.
But what I realized, Jamaicans don't deal with END very well.
No, they don't. Especially ladies.
But
you ladies walking away,
mommy, but not even
gone.
Just relationships, but every kind of end. Death, marriages, divorces, like all kind of ends. We just don't do it. We just shove it aside and just let it fall by the wayside. We don't do closure very well.
No, we don't. All right. So the trust has also expanded its hurricane resilience loan to support measures that strengthen homes against severe weather, including the installation of hurricane shutters, reinforced roofing, and the construction of retrofitting of safe rooms. Really? Well, I would borrow for reinforced roofing.
You're not borrowing for a safe room?
Not borrowing for no safe room. And I'm not borrowing for no hurricane shutter. I mean, if the wind of them blow, I'm going to replace them.
Somebody wants to know, when can someone get money to borrow to buy a house different from banks and NHT?
When or where? Probably where?
Different from the bank or NHT?
Private lenders, if you can't find them. Private lenders, if you can't find them, scroll up, you might have other questions.
And like the vendor's mortgage.
Yeah, vendor's mortgage. So if you know somebody like me, so I've given vendor's mortgage. You can ask for what we call a vendor's mortgage. So instead of you pay the bank, you pay me, right? Vendor's mortgage is good, so I can lend you. I can say, okay, I carry the vendor's mortgage. So let's say I sell a piece of land. I carry the vendor's mortgage. I say to you, pay for the next 30 years, you're gonna pay 50,000 per month.
Vendor's mortgages aren't usually that long though. Maybe half.
It can be as long as you want. It's you determine it, right? But know that the 30 years I'm saying to pay this, I might not be around to collect it, but the debt is still there. And the debt will now move on to my estate or whomever I willed it to. So I would will it to Tonya. So you would still have to pay Tony and the 50,000 every month.
Mhm.
And if you default,
That's
so
the
let
same
us say you only
liquor
pay 2 years out of the 30-year mortgage. If you default, same rule applies. You're gonna be auctioned or
repossessed.
you're repossessed. Yeah, it can be repossessed, take it back. Or foreclosure, that's what that's called.
Mhm.
Or you're gonna be charged with the interest that accrued and you will have to pay that.
Mhm.
So 6 of one, half dozen of the other. But vendor's mortgage is good, right?
But it's the same situation like the bank, huh?
Yeah, same rules apply. A mortgage is personal and individual. We are at different points on the home journey. No, this is Mr. Berwick encouraging Jamaicans now. And there are different enablers there to assist you. Come in, have a conversation with us. See how our offerings fit into your plans and how we can put you on that pathway to home ownership. Well, Mr. Berwick, me not see nothing yet or not, but makes sense for me. What you need to tell me is that, Claudia, you can get another 9 million at 4%, or even give me at the 5%.
No, what you gonna do with another 9 million?
Same thing I tell everybody for do with the 9 million. Go find a place for 9 million. Oh, you mean? The NHT celebrates 50 years this year, and one of the things we are mindful of is to ensure that the NHT remains relevant and responsive to the evolving and changing needs of our contributors and our mortgages. What I would do with the 9 million though is go build on one land. That's what I would do.
I can't even NHG is 50 years old. That's wow.
I don't like them track record though. 50 years old. How much house on a building at 50 years?
So we covered that to death too.
Yeah. How much? I'm not impressed with their record at all. Record weak.
Eve is asking, can you tell me why JN has only offered to loan me 85% of the house value and I will need to pay 15%. I thought bank normally lend 95%. Sounds like Eve is overseas.
So Eve is overseas. So maybe you're overseas. So them want to minimize them risk a little bit.
You already have a property.
Or you already have a property. What could be the other reason?
It's a commercial property. No, it's not. It's a house.
It's a house. Mm-hmm. That could be the reason, Eve. You're overseas or
it's your second
or is your second or third. Then punish you when you own more than one place.
I don't know why. I mean, if you have the ability to buy 2, 3, 4, 5 houses, it means you have ability to pay them.
Come on, guys. You banks totally missed that. You should be giving us 100% financing.
Because obviously these are repeat customers. Banks is the only place who punish repeat
customers. A bank. Gosh.
You know what I wanted to ask you, Mommy, on that article, but you came off it so quick. The NHT giving 20% now to young people, 18 to 35?
2 million.
No, not that one. The 20% now increase.
20% means if they have 100 houses, 20% of those houses are reserved for young people.
Okay. So my thought process was that as NHT stands without this 20%, normally you'd have to accumulate a lot of points in order to get the property.
Mm-hmm.
It takes many years to accumulate
the points.
So I'm assuming the average NHT person who's able to get a scheme unit is an older person,
right,
like yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore the mortgage period is shorter.
Right.
And therefore the money that they get back is technically smaller.
Money that who get back?
NHT. You repaying back the loan.
Why would it be smaller? Should be more because you have. Oh yes, less time to pay, so the interest is less. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking if they've increased it now to this 20%, and it's possibly younger persons, they're gonna now have that opportunity to pay NHT that 30 to 40 years. So NHT can now maybe recoup some more money in the long term. But I'm trying to wonder why they took so long to get to that point.
No, why they take so long to build houses? That is what we need to ask them. It is not a matter of you are fiddle diddle around with numbers and terms and oh, we're gonna give young people 20%. You need to build thousands of houses so that everybody can apply and get one.
True.
You're not supposed to, because it's a supply side that is giving the
But
problem.
I do think, in terms of the supply side, I think NHT has to keep a very narrow line between private developers and themselves. If they oversupply the market, private developers won't have anybody to sell. So they have to keep theirs at a certain point.
No, private developers will have people to sell.
You think so?
Yes, NHT should stay in the low income market.
But they're all over the place.
Them all over the place. Them have the land, them have the free money. Remember, you know, two main things that you needed. You need land, you need capital. NHT have both free of cost. They get our contributions plus the employers. Didn't you see my deep dive into NHT?
Yeah, but they're paying out our money with salaries.
Billions.
Salaries to people who shuffling paper to not even building.
Not even building. So NHT is them own enemy. NHT should focus on low income. Low income. Lock me out if more. Tell Miss Davis, listen, you earn over $1 million when I sell you none.
Yeah, because in truth, they do have access to our income from the start. So they can already, I don't know if they want to discriminate, but on your NHT eligibility letter, it could literally say you do not qualify for a
Them are discriminating. They're discriminating anyway.
I mean, it should literally say that up front.
No, but hold on.
So that you don't even try to apply.
Don't you think
because people wait around for scheme housing?
I know, but don't you think this gymnastics with this point system, it is discrimination?
Well, yes.
When I was trying to buy a house at 22, them tell me I never qualify because I never have enough points. That is discrimination in and of itself.
I know. I had a friend who was trying to apply. She's in her 20s. And how the NHT lady was explaining to her, it says basically it would take her about 20 more years to qualify for the point
based on the point system,
based on her salary and based on her age right now, as a single applicant.
So they are already discriminating. So what I am saying is build for the low income. So those people that you're talking about are between 16,000 a week and 30,000 a week. Build house for them, I sell them, and leave the private developers to build for the people in the other brackets. Got the line.
True, I agree.
Rubbish, them talking.
Joe's asking, let's say I bought a residence, but I'm not a resident. Do I need to be a resident to get a loan?
No, you don't. You don't need to live here to get the loan. Who are you talking about? From the bank or NHT? If it's NHT, you can get the loan, but you have to do voluntary contribution, which you're going to get into now. So if it is a bank, then you just apply.
Do you need to be?
You need to get pre-approved though. So we have an app, mappHQ.com. Want to put it in the chat, that you can use to get yourself pre-approved. Just go on the app, register. I'm there, Claudia Davis. You can choose me as a mortgage, as the real estate agent. And I tend to work with Yannick Grant, so you can choose her as a mortgage officer. But you can get so Tony showing them on the screen?
No, you want me to show them on the screen?
Show them on the screen what it looks like. So use that app, map app. I like saying that to get pre-approved. So remember, guys, if you live overseas, you're not a resident, you're not a citizen of Jamaica, you're not nothing. You're a citizen overseas. You can apply here, get pre-approved for a mortgage. You're going to look at your job letter, pay slip, credit report, tax return. They're looking at all those things, and then they will approve you for a loan, right? If you're non-Jamaican, but you want to voluntarily contribute to NHT, you can also do that. Just have to take you 2 years. You have to qualify. You have to contribute for 2 years, then you get the loan, right?
But 2 years is short, especially if you're trying to save up your deposit and organize your other stuff.
The NHT brought out a scheme down in Waltham. I see some reports say 20,000 Jamaican apply for a 1-bedroom studio. Something like 300 or 400 square feet. Look at something. Now, if you have 20,000 people that apply for that, what I tell you? Huh?
You need to build some more.
What I tell you? You need to go find all of them empty land they want to have and go put up them high rise there and sell the people them. Because obviously the people them don't mind living in a high rise building. So go and go look for all the land they want to park up, not doing anything, and go and build the houses. Right? Asking private developers to do this at low cost is not going to work. Private developers are capitalists. They want to make money. That's why they put land and so much capital together. NHT, you have free land and you have free money. So you mustn't be talking out of the two sides on the mouth with this. NHT and private developers are not on an evil playing field. You're not. So stop acting as if you are. We have to be buying land how much million US dollars to put up a subdivision. Come on.
I'm really surprised that NHT doesn't work with a contractor that they have hired to just build NHT subdivisions across the island.
And the truth is, you know the truth with it, Tony? Them not even have to change the design.
I don't
come with one design and peddle the thing all over the island.
Yeah, because
one apartment building, one bedroom, 1 2-bedroom, and that's it. Build that and move on.
Yeah,
I'm so annoyed with them. I don't know. I don't know them board structure weak, the management weak.
I think NHT is suffering from what every Jamaican institution suffers from. There's too many people.
Too many people. Them employ too much people. I don't know. so it's like everything take a million years to make a decision.
I know. Like your little situation with National Land Agency. They say you have to. It's in this department, and we've gotten it, and we've done our part. But now we're sending it to that
department.
How long is that department's going to take? 4 weeks. Like what?
Oh, that reminds me.
You need to call them. Yeah,
I need to call them because the deadline was the end of the month. I bet you should have told me saying already.
Oh, gosh.
No, sir.
Like, what are you going to do with one piece of paper for 4 weeks?
Yeah, one. No, man, I like when them send me. They have literally just sent me a notification that I am now the owner of a property. And this is a property tax. Well, I should have tear it up. I should have bring it come show now. I've actually sold the property, guys.
I know, right? So they're gonna take what 3 years now to give the new person their tax.
Tell them, no, sir. And I'm saying, you actually have a department that is sending out those notices. For what reason? Do you have a department like that? All should happen when the property is sold and it is in your system. You are the ones who do the transfer, NLA. You transfer Tony and my name to the title.
Not only that, they create the title number. You create the valuation number.
You do everything.
I mean,
why do you even need to be sending me a paper document?
Honestly, I think when they send out that new title, because the developer, whoever gets a copy of that new title, it should come with the valuation and whatever.
Yeah, it should come with it.
Yeah, like just waste too much time.
Too much time on the too archaic and backward. And let's get to NHT now. So we need to quickly jump into NHT now. The thing is, self-employed, you need to present yourself to us Saturday. I'm annoyed with the self-employed people because they're not listening. Stick broken on the ears. NHT is the only company that going to look pound and give you any money.
Not on that, they're disorganized. Not a person can even look at them.
Yeah. You have to organize yourself. Now we're going to bring on an accounting practitioner. We're going to try and get him here maybe for next week so that he can help, because he helped us, because we are also self-employed, but our head not tough. Seriously. Our head not tough. So we don't have any problems getting loans because we're organized. Right? We're organized. We file our taxes, do what we need to do. you know, and we organize. You guys not organized. And I am not sorry for self-employed people who talk about them can't buy house.
And it's mostly the men, you know.
Una mason, plumber, taxi man, hairdresser, una me a talk to. Una clap money like so.
Not only that, you have bigger people who are self-employed to actually own business.
Business,
and
big company,
still-
restaurants and all these things, construction company, and then I get some serious money dropping on the bank account and talk about can't buy a house. That's a rubbish. I know Mr. Barwick probably only talk to the people them who work them little 9 to 5 job.
Mhm.
No, those persons, yes, the money small, them just need to be organized in terms of knowing, say, you can't go party every week. I can buy a week every week. I drop in a place and the wig was, how much did I spend? Must say $18,000. Right now, I have the wig in my car to give me hairdresser because I never want the wig again.
Why you buy the wig and you have hair on your head?
Well, for one thing, me can afford a wig. But one to who cannot afford it. If I pay 18,000 a week, I do not buy a wig. How wanna do that? You cannot do that. You cannot do that, guys. Right? And that was back in the time when I think it was a Remy wig. No, Remy wig are way more than that.
You still have the wig in your car?
Yeah, I went to the car. I took it out of the house. I said, I'm going to give it to her. She said, yes, Claudia, bring it, come. But, guys, she, because, you know, my hairdresser is a wig girl. She just wear her wig, her hair pieces, right? But everybody, self-employed, you have to come to us. Let us organize you and settle you and help you, show you how to register on the tax portal, pay the government them taxes, NIS, NHT, education, income tax if you're over the threshold.
Mm-hmm.
And the threshold is 1.7 million for the year. Now, I don't know how much that is per week or per month. But if you don't do that, you know why I am insisting that you wise self-employed and need to get in an act together. Imagine you're a mason and you can no longer do mason work.
Rough.
You're a plumber, you can't bend down again over a sewage to plug the toilet. You're a restaurateur and you cannot cook again or you do anything like that. What do? You don't have no NIS. You never buy no house, use your NHT money buy no house. You never do nothing. What do? You're getting older. Pensioner come, old pensionable age come, old age come. Most of the persons in Jamaica are self-employed. They're not employed. Somebody Google it and tell me. What percentage of Jamaicans are employed, PAYE, we call it, and what percentage are self-employed? Google have everything, so Google might know.
Just want you to know. I'm a hustler.
You're a hustler.
That's what I'm saying here. A hustler.
No, a hustler. Well, not a hustler themselves to pour them. All right, so I see Tony have up on the screen the NHD website. We're not going to look at contributions. Yes, I want to look at contributions. So voluntary, those of you overseas, go to NHD website, click on contributions, go to voluntary contribution. And they tell you here who's a voluntary person residing outside Jamaica who's not required by law to contribute. So if you live outside of Jamaica and you're on a what the visa name? You just do farm work or you do work on the ship for 6 months, 9 months. You must still contribute under self-employed because you're not a citizen or a resident of another country. You're still a Jamaican. It's just that you have a temporary attachment. Right, guys? Remember. So, or a pensioner under the age of 70 who wishes to contribute to the NHT. A pensioner must be approved by the branch first. And it tells you what are the requirements, your proof of residency. So to become an overseas voluntary contributor, you must hold a valid permanent resident card, a foreign, a passport, or a valid work permit issued by any country other than Jamaica, right? Must have proof of income, so they might ask if your tax, recent pay slip or letter of employment, or your recent income tax return. You have to sign up. And what are the payments? So voluntary contributors, you make payments on a monthly basis, 3% of gross. 3% and or 3% of net income, net business related. So we're business related, so we pay 3% of net, right? And remember, your 3% is refundable after 8 years. Did they say it here?
Mm-mm.
All right, so your 3% is refundable. Oh yeah, see it. So you get low interest rate loans, yes, to build by whatever. Refund in the 8th year after each contribution was made with interest. So in the 8th year, you can get the refund. But when you reach retirement, like me, I swear, so I'm not retired, but I'm retired, guys. When you reach retirement, like me, then you get back all of your money, right? With interest. So it acts as a savings because the NHT is not a tax; it's a contribution. It's a voluntary contribution that them take from PAYE compulsory and myself.
I love how they say it too.
And
we've just all swallowed the pill with ease.
Oh my God. Let me just swallow some of the pill right now. Such a pill that I have to pay them voluntary compulsory. All right.
When who came up with it? Michael Manley?
Yeah.
When he came up, or Norman Manley. Michael Manley, when he came up with that, he was saying, "Oh, this is a genius idea."
Yeah. And then NHT, it's a genius idea. But if NHT would only use the money to build the houses, and I cannot understand why the NHT, the company there.
Laziness, man.
Yeah, come on, guys.
They'd rather just sit down and collect the little money than build. Building take a lot of work still. You have to have people who really want to build.
So special refunds are given to retirees, invalidity pensioners.
Where you went to a different section?
Yeah.
So where are you going?
So I'm at refunds, special refunds. You have regular refunds that you get every year, guys. Don't take that money either. Don't know why they keep taking it. I'm give 20,000. What are you going to do with that? Every time make it go and earn some interest because I savings.
Yeah, 20,000 can't do much.
10,000 can't do nothing more than go KFC and Burger King. All right, so contribution.
Hobby Hut.
Or Hobby Hut. She said that because we were at Hobby Hut yesterday, and only Rachel caught fish.
Yeah, she caught like 5, don't they?
Yeah, the kid is so steady that the fish just come to her.
Yeah,
just naturally come. And she didn't imagine if she had started fishing early.
Yeah,
she didn't. She was fooling around most of the time, and she caught those in like an hour. So if you're retired, remember you can go and get back all your money now, right? If you're retired, right? Invalidity pensioner, so you're a pensioner, invalidity, you can get back all your money. If you're migrating, going overseas, and agents of deceased contributors. So if your mother, father, whomever is deceased, and they were contributing to National Housing Trust, you can go back and get those refunds back. All right. So
I wonder
them
if
line
people
it
know
out here.
this.
Go and read them. No one.
That you can get it back. The estate.
The estate. Or the people who pass on. If them don't know, so them can't get it back.
All
right, go and get it back. We're telling you now. Go and get it back.
Again, which why we need to advocate for everything to just be one. One. When the person pass, it should just be one because they would notice. No, your TRH or your NIS card should flag all of these and say this money is here, this money is there,
that money, everything.
All right, I just piles it up and goes to the estate. I mean, I'm sure now with this you have to be carrying death certificate or whatever to every institution to get this done.
So this says get your NHG loan at select financial institutions. They offer loans to build by repair.
You have to tell me where you're going. They can't see your screen.
Oh, I went to All Solutions. 100% financing. That's only for schemes though. 40 years to repay. Interest rates from 0% up to 2 co-applicants. So they're telling you all of that. But in the loan section, so go and click on any one of these. Okay, I need to bring this to your attention. Those of you to get an eligibility letter now, you no longer need to go to NHT, right? Those of you who just joined us, remember that we will be at the NHT OMIT Expo this Saturday from 10 to 7 p.m. can't promise you I'm going to be there till 7 though, because man, we're there last year is very tiring.
We usually leave off around 5-ish.
5-ish, right? So come out early if you want to speak to us. To get an eligibility letter now, when you click here, it's going to take you to NHT Online. When you're here, you put in your email. Now I use it a lot because I spy on my little money. You put your email address and your password and you're in. But if you never registered, you're gonna register here. Tony, tell them what happens when you register.
So you're gonna register. I'm sure you have your TRN NIS number, and then just click agree and register. It's gonna send you an email that asks you to confirm registration. Once you confirm registration, you just come back and put in the same
Password.
email address and password that you confirmed here, and then it will take you into the system. Now, one of two things are going to happen at this stage. One, it might say you need to verify, all right? And then it's going to ask you either to give them some form of phone call, send them an email, or come into the office for verification. That usually means something on the system is not up to date. For most persons, it's usually things like your TRN is no longer matching because you may have gotten married or something, right? Your name is spelled incorrectly at one of the documents that they have, or they haven't received a contribution from your employer and it's flagged on the system, all right? But usually it's your name that's incorrect. So once you go in with your ID and your birth certificate, sometimes they ask you to bring that, they'll update it, and then you'll be on the system.
Right.
Anything else they'll just ask you for. Once that's verified though, then you'll be able to see the eligibility letter, and then you can download or email it to wherever you want.
Right. So that's how the NHT is called it portal, but even better, that portal not only have your eligibility letter. So Tony, tell them what else it has. This is why I'm spying on it.
What else does it have?
It shows all the contributions that you have ever made to the trust. It shows all the refund contributions as well.
And it shows if you have a current loan too. Right?
Shows if you have a loan and how much you pay per month and so on, how much you leave on the loan.
And when it's your next due date, etc.
Yeah, and it also tells you how much is to be refunded.
Oh yeah,
that's why I'm spying on mine, because I really want to just grab all of my money right now. So it kind of tells you. So if you have forgotten how much money you have been given NHT, get on the portal. Everything is there now. All right. So NHT Online. Just type that in Google, and it comes up.
Joe says she's coming to Jamaica for 3 months. She's hoping to speak to you when she gets here. She's going to be doing an internship in agricultural tourism.
Okay, great. That's good enough, because that's what Ecosted and Riversted are about, agricultural tourism. So what else I need to point out today? You have any comments or questions I need to take? All right. I want to show you this section. It says housing schemes. So for those of you who are still holding out to get one of these NHT housing schemes, I don't know why though, guys. I don't know why. Upcoming schemes. The following schemes are currently accepting applications. Which ones? None? Let me see.
Oh, there's a map.
Howard, Vineyard, Malvern. So those are taken. No, but them are gone already. These are finished, guys. Them are complete.
Malvern is finished?
I don't know. Scroll down though.
I don't see any schemes.
Scroll down. It's on the map.
No, I just click the search bar.
No, don't click the search bar. Scroll down. It says coming soon. Yeah. Mine is kind of jumbled. Is yours jumbled, or it's okay on the screen?
No, mine's okay.
All right, so scroll down. So you'll see Hellshire 5. Hellshire 5 is in St. Catherine. Hellshire 5 is 150 solutions, 1 bed and 2 beds, completion October 2029. Sevens, NHG scheme, 800 solutions.
That's good. 800. That's a good number now.
1 bed and 2 bed, 2029. The villages of Colbeck Castle, phase 3 and 4.
I think this one is maybe the joint venture with the developer.
I'm not going to speculate. That is 785. This one is 2027. Scroll down.
Oh, this is good.
And then
875, 2027. That's just around the corner.
not with NHD.
That's
Scroll
next
down.
year.
Scroll down. Not with NHD. Yeast Plant 1A, Westmoreland and NHD scheme, 18 solutions made up of 1 bedrooms, June 2026.
That should be
Village of
delivering that now.
Colbeck. Scroll.
Maybe we need
None
to go back out
such.
there. Maybe it's ready now.
St. Mary, 40 scroll, townhouses. And they have lots and lots. You can go to page 2. Chantilly Gardens, Westmoreland.
They have a lot of things coming up.
I mean, come on, NHT.
Brampton Farm, St. Catherine, 2,000 solutions. What? So why are they taking so long? 2035? If they know what they're building and they have the land, why is it going to take so long?
2035?
Yeah, like why is it taking so
10
long?
years to the what? To the what?
I don't know.
To start a 2-bed, to start building some 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom unit.
And I keep thinking that if you're a contributor and you say, okay, I look like I could go for Brompton because this is right around from where I'm living now. You have to wait 10 years.
Yeah. By the time so much things happen, life happen. Who tell them say they share the road 10 years from now? When they get to the act together and start building a house them. I mean, no, seriously.
Roselle.
And somebody really put this up on the screen. This must be wrong. Must be wrong.
2050. Look at 2050.
No.
It's like NHD said, we're working, but very slowly.
People, tell me if I don't think I seen right. Fontabelle, Westmoreland, 355 solution made up of 1 bed and 2 bed and service lots. This doesn't it really say 2050? What which year are we in?
2026.
So why would it take 24 years if my math's right to build a 1 bedroom?
Because Fontabelle at the back of the line. Fontabelle at the back of the line. Poor people in Westmoreland.
And the mother come talk about, oh, we not no workers. We not a tractor.
I do feel like they shouldn't show anything that's less than 5 years away because that's just disheartening at this point.
Albion, 2030, 820 solutions.
That's
Albion,
good.
Una wait forever. Longville Park, 2029. Longville B. This might be the one with the Gore people.
But that's just service lots.
Leith Hall.
1,000 houses. That's good. St. Thomas, look at they're getting some stuff.
Where is the St. Thomas? 1,000.
We have to pass this one.
To be announced.
That's good.
Kensington, 2027. That's Kingston, 60 apartments.
No, that's St. Elizabeth.
5,000. Oh, St. Elizabeth, Longville, 5,000. 2037. 2020. Well, on man. This thing I can search. One actually have a billion.
There's no year search.
So all of these are
coming soon.
All right, let me see available. Search. Let me see what is here
now.
Nothing. The big NHT is this really I say nothing?
Mm-hmm.
For all parishes, nothing. So what's in the building this year?
I think they did them Howard Avenue and Vineyards. And there was a scheme somewhere else.
So Howard Avenue and
the little thing in St. Catherine that they did.
No man, I'm not ready for this yet, man.
But
you have all these on the books. Let me see what they're saying, Catherine. And I have all these on the books. And are you trying to tell me that you can't execute this? So them have Elshire, villages of Colbeck, where the road and infrastructure already in. Brampton Farms, I don't know where it is. Greater Bernard Lodge, NHT scheme. What? Now coming at Bernard Lodge?
Johnson Hill, I know Johnson Hill.
Where is the Johnson Hill?
See there to the right.
NHT 100 2-bedroom units, 2028. Where is Johnson Hill?
St. Jago. think that's St. Jago and go around.
St. Jago. St. Jago is Spanish town, man. Oh, this is St. Catherine. Oh, Johnson Hill. Oh, yeah. Oh, 100 NHG scheme. 580 made up of one
That's
bed, two
good.
bed,
They
and
have
so.
some good solutions coming. 2,000 there, 580 there, 100 there. You could only just get them going, man. This could really house some people.
What are they waiting on though? How can it? What is it? NEPA holding up with approval, but the government is NEPA.
I don't think it's paper approvals that's holding them up. I think it's actually finding contractors.
Silver Sun. Well, this was done already. 165 two beds, and I think this came out already too. Villages of Colbert, this came out. Completion November 26. Did these come out? I'm not so sure.
How many units?
Somebody tell me if Colbert came out. Colbert Castle, 440, 84.
I think we'd have heard of it though if it came out.
And consisting of 3 solutions made up of 3 solutions. 3 source of solution. Somebody make a mistake there. So Villages of Colbert is a pretty big thing. See, different, they are doubling up. Which one? Oh, phase 6, phase 5.
It's a big thing.
They're coming to Catherine Estates again. Or it's the same one. 491 bedroom units. Completion 2027. Coming soon, so they don't start yet.
That's good. I mean, more of those Catherine Estates are needed. People really purchase them.
All right, so now we're looking at, so we did look at which section this I am at, or schemes. So properties. So if you want to know the houses, you go to properties and you go housing schemes, right? That's where I'm at. If you want to know what I'm on public auction, you go here. Private treaty and commercial, you go there.
NHG selling commercial property? That's what that's saying?
Yeah, but I'm more sure this is not sensible. And if you have commercial property, why not go develop it? Where's the property? All right, so them have Unity Farms, 282, 697 acre. So why not develop it? Why are you selling it? Hummingbird, Clarendon, and Castlewood. Interested person submit bids for how much land?
So is it that they want you to purchase it to?
Why?
To develop it for them?
If them want the land already, them not can develop it. So this is where.
Or just a straight up buy?
Traveling along a North Coast Highway, Unity Farm is located at Hampstead, just 1.3 kilometers outside of Highgate. Oh, I know this. I know it, but I don't know the property. I know there, so I used to pass this every time when I go into school. It is in close proximity to Bremer Hall, Harmony Hall, Prospect, Sun Valley.
So many plantations around it.
Mm-hmm.
So what they want is to just straight out buy it?
So why don't this not even look like the right thing?
No,
picture.
that's
This
just
a
generic
picture. But why don't they? Why they need to sell it? Why not develop the thing? St. Mary no need place. People don't want place at St. Mary for buy.
Did they put the price on the property?
No.
Oh.
It's a bid.
A bid?
Yeah. All right. So developers, this is what would interest me. Developers solutions. And before we go to developers, where's the article? To the other one.
You have 15 minutes.
I do. Where's the other one? Okay, it's
don't
here.
go there, so.
Oh, where is it?
You're showing everybody your thing now.
My email?
Yes.
No, my email. Siva.claudia@gmail.com.
You're showing them inside your email.
Oh.
So this one here?
Yeah. So developers are encouraged to do small housing projects and seek help from NHT. Why NHT are you inviting developers to come? Small developers, no doubt. You should be building at scale. Small developers can't build at scale. Prime Minister Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Holness is encouraging more private developers to create small housing projects between 5 and 15 units. Really? And approaching NHT for assistance. speaking at the official handover of keys to 40 new apartment owners at the
14.
NHT's Vineyard Town Housing Development in Kingston. That's a drop in the bucket. Dr. Holness says this will assist the government with meeting the high demand for housing while offering units at affordable costs. I'd announced it 2 years ago, the Small Developers Program. I want to just put this back in the public domain. If you're a small developer or you have land and your development is a maximum of 50 rooms, then you can approach NHG to assist you with the financing and guidance for the development process. The NHG will support you and carry you through the development process and provide the financing to do the development. But I'm thinking, with so many coming soon, the NHG can't even do this for themselves.
That's what I tell you.
This don't even make sense. You cannot even do this yourself, NHT. Go through the development process and provide the financing to do the development. It cannot be the development process that is holding up the NHT because the government owns all the entities that have anything or any say in development
process.
Government own that right under them nose, right? And it cannot be the financing because the NHT is rotten rich.
Free money.
Based on my deep dive the other day.
But I don't think it's any of those things. I do think it's finding people to build the stuff.
I don't think so. And I'm encouraging persons who have land in areas with, I want to show you what the problem is. Land in areas like Vineyard Town and communities like this approach NHG as a small developer. All right. What we need to be doing much more of are interventions on the supply side. Seems like here now. In other words, the challenge with housing in Jamaica is not demand. It is not necessarily affordability. The challenge with housing is the scale of output, the supply side. So, Prime Minister, if the scale is what you need, why are you inviting small people with 5 to 15? You're hoping to find at least 1,000 of us then. Not going to happen. Scale reduces the unit cost of each housing. Right. So small developers doing 5 to 15 or 5 as a supply side issue. Dr.
What crime?
Thought crime was down. Dr. Wallace reiterated that another supply side issue with which contractors continue to complain is not being able to find reliable skilled workers. Right. But again, Jamaican government is in charge of education, learning, training institutions. They're in charge of one of the biggest trade schools, which is Hard Trust NT.
But you know the government already created their problem, and now we're feeling the effects of it here. We put slow people in trades, and then with the brains that we needed for the trades at a higher level have migrated, and them gone to trade same way.
Yeah, I'm gone to trade
same way, and then the rest have gone to those other little islands. To the trades as well, because they're getting paid more to do the trades over those areas.
So we having a supply problem. I put that squarely at the foot of the government. And the supply side squarely at the foot of the government of Jamaica. You are the ones who send slow learners, but they must learn trade.
We need to reintroduce trades, from the prep school level,
into primary school level.
Yes, as basic as hand tool carpentry or whatever it is, and plumbing can be taught at that age as well. Reintroduce it. Get the children involved.
Reintroduce it. Was never there.
It was never there?
No, I went to a primary school. It was never there.
Oh, they need to put it in then.
I went to a primary school over 50 years ago. It was never there. So it's not reintroduced. It's introduced now.
Yeah.
But
children at that age can learn electrical too.
They're wasting time. And the thing is that we keep talking and we keep separating the kids. You keep saying, oh, they don't bright and can the book work, go over this. So. Uno here, so go over here, so. You send slow learners to the trade. You do that.
What is surprising me is that we're all sitting down in buildings that can topple down on us, and we have sent slow people to build them. I'm like, Why have we placed so much trust?
And why do we place so much emphasis on saying, oh, you can't read and write, go and go learn trade? So the man who's supposed to know carpentry, supposed to also know geometry.
Exactly.
He's supposed to know that, guys. So we have a problem.
Not only that, too, all aspects of trade requires lots of reading and lots of maths. Like, it's not for slow people.
It's not.
Even to put a block on over and tie up steel. There's so much.
It's not for slow people, guys.
No.
So I need to stop the rubbish.
I mean,
Tony, remember your plumbing book? See the book, yeah?
I know.
See the book, yeah? There a book on construction, blueprint, and when next something? Earth movement, earthworks. See the book, them, yeah? My God, it is not for slow people. What you guys have done is dumb down the trades. Dumb down the trades. You need to have two different trajectory with trades, right? You need trades people, and you need trade helpers.
Yeah.
So you need the mason, the plumber, the electrician, and you need the mason, plumber, electrical helper,
in
apprentice,
nursing, where we have the nurses.
Yeah,
and you have the other set.
You have the other set. You need guys, and then you forget back to the drawing board when it comes to hard trust NTA. Everybody's shunning it because they don't make the school both a slow learner and a saying go to school.
Do we have school of constructions anywhere in the island? I feel like
not that I can think of. Because hard trust NTA has controlled that market. They're the ones who well, I wouldn't even say them recruit because they're not good at recruiting. Who train people for that market.
One of these colleges, universities rather, need to have a school of construction.
Yeah.
And a full school of construction.
No, I think UTech would have a built environment. But UTech is at the degree level. You need a little level below that.
Yeah. Lower than UTech, but higher than Heart.
Higher than Heart. Yeah. What Heart is training. And Heart should fill in that.
So it needs to be like an associate's degree in construction.
I don't know.
Or something, but something more practical.
But everything starts with the recruitment.
Yeah.
So if you're recruiting kids who cannot read and write to go into trades, what do you expect to get?
I know, because I do remember going into my plumbing course, and we literally had to be teaching math and English just to be able to read the plumbing book. And even though we got plumbing to read, the teacher then still had to physically show it, because that's the only way they were going to get it. They couldn't get it from the book. But plumbing is a practical skill too, still. I know, but so the theory of what he was teaching with right angles and those things totally missed them. So when he said measure the pipe 6 inches and use a 45 degree to get the bend to connect it, because he couldn't use a full 90-degree elbow, they couldn't get that part of it. He had to literally just put it on the ground and say this is the distance, and then cut and take away the ruler and everything else out of the equation. You know, back in the day, we used to do rule of thumb. So we used to use card, that's how they taught the men who couldn't read or write. We used to use card line, rule of thumb. Okay. And we know, so this is a 1 inch rule of thumb. Have to get back to that. All right, so the NHT has already been tasked with a huge scale of development with a 5-year target of 70,000 housing solutions. Okay, that's good. Somebody tell me how many houses NHT have built in their lifetime. 70,000? I don't know. Somebody Google it. They want to do 70,000 in 5 years. That's good. Tony. What? The Prime Minister has spoken. They need to get to work now. All right. It is important to note that of the 70,000, the NHT was started to do only 42,000 units by the end of 2025. Did they? The Housing Trust recorded approximately 31,540 housing starts and 21,666 completion. So they were supposed to do 42,000, and they only completed half of those.
while issuing 67,000 mortgages for the financial year.
Something is wrong with that math.
There's something wrong. Well, I don't know.
When they say housing starts, what that mean?
What they started on them, they grown.
That mean they haven't completed it?
Right. All right, but let us look at the developers program for a little while. So the developers program have a guaranteed purchase agreement program as well.
Oh, so I build it, they buy it?
Yes. So them guarantee for buyback from you. I'm trying to find. So the one you'd be interested in is to know how much is the NHT willing to pay you for a house that you build. Interim financing program. So they're also offering interim financing program. Where is it?
Sharika says Village of Coldog is in Old Harbor and they have a few housing solutions, 1 and 2 bedroom and duplex. They say it's about 70% complete, service lots with paved roads and signage.
But they haven't put it to market yet. So housing solutions. Under the interim finance program, the NHG may provide developers with funding between 80 and 100% of the project construction costs. Interim financing on the developers. Right? No. They're going to provide 80 to 100% of the construction cost for their development at a concessionary interest rate based on an assessment of the project. This does not include developers' equity, for example, land and planning expense. The NHG's construction loan interest rates, 5% if the selling price of the solutions are equal to NHG's recommended selling price. So first of all, you have to agree to NHG's recommended selling price, right? 8% if the selling price of the solutions are above NHG recommended. The maximum selling price of housing solutions for which the NHG will give consideration for construction are. So when you go to NHG to get the financing, you must be selling the units for what you see running across the screen here.
Service lots 4.5, 1 beds 12 million, studio 8 million.
A developer is going to tell them no.
Because selling a 2-bedroom unit for 14 million is going to be hard to do.
Tony, that's what the developer costs with. And remember, it's the NHG not doing the infrastructure now.
I know.
You have to buy the land, get everything approved. You have to now do the infrastructure work, the land, the drains, the sidewalks, all of that.
I know, which is about 3 million for the lot.
And then you have to turn around and go build the house.
Yeah.
So guys, this is why small developers are not interested in NHT's help.
Yeah, you'd have to
because they dictate
over 600 or more houses.
They dictate how much you can sell your house for, right? Gore is building 2 bedrooms now in Trelawney. Those are 29 million. So if they had taken a Gore loan, Gore would want them to sell it for 12 million, but them can't do it. Them can't do it because probably 12 million is them cost
to build it. Yeah, because I mean, the service lot own is ridiculous. At 4.5 million,
yeah,
the developer would make a loss.
It's a loss. You would be making a loss. The NHT, this looks like the Gore house. No,
it's the Clarendon. Yeah.
The NHT needs to build the units for the lower income market. Right? They need to do that. You have free land, you have free money. You don't need to be lending private developers at 5 and 8% to build and then try get them to come in at these prices when you yourself can do it. You yourself, and based on how many solutions I see you put up that you not have coming.
So it's not more than enough work.
More than enough work. You don't need private developers.
I know, but I think they're just they're gonna do their work. At least I hope they are. But I think they're just saying we can also do this if you
Do-
are interested.
They should leave private developers, make private developers handle the other side of the market. NHT, focus your energy on the lower income, these prices that you talking about. Go and build these houses at that price. Build it on the free land that you have, with the free money that you have.
You made NHT take up all our time, but do we have any questions?
Did you go back?
Yeah, we answered a few questions while we were talking.
Too many things take too long in Jamaica, you're right. Any questions, guys? Is a vendor's mortgage interest rate higher than the bank? What did we give the vendor's mortgage at? I want to say 6%.
That was years ago, though. Was it higher than the bank at the time?
I don't think so.
I think just our year or term or length of time.
Our length of time was shorter, yeah. But I think the interest rate was similar to the bank. At the time it was 6%, so that must have been the bank's or NHT's interest rate at the time. I think it was NHT's interest rate at the time.
Okay.
6%. So, any more questions, everybody? Remember, we're not going to say before Sunday.
We're at the NHT
Home It.
It's our 3rd year.
For next year, they're going to make a come up.
Why not?
I would have beat them up with this.
It's funny, like, we complain a lot about NHT, but we see the value and benefits of NHT.
Yeah.
And we really do wish more persons would see the value and benefit of NHT and just use it.
Use it. I don't blame NHT. With all our NHT are going with, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I blame you guys who have your contributions more than 1 year. Self-employed, who don't register, who don't stay the course. Right? You're not committed. And then 10, 20 years from now, you still a ball at about nothing no go on. And a bumble fumble. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Children, parents, we needed to work together. One hand can't clap, you learn that. All about you learn. When you go to church every week, you hear that. One hand can't clap. Right? If you're born poor, you have to work together. If you're born rich, you still have to work together to keep the riches. Anyway you take it, you have to work together. Right? So my children have to work together, my grandchildren have to work together, we'll all come tumbling down.
Right.
You have to work together and you have to start where you are. So if you come at this level, you start this up. But if you come and you're there, you start. So like me, I was here. My children will be here. My grandchildren will be here. But guess what? They must still have to start from where them is. They have to figure out, do I want to stay at this level or more come down here? Or more. Like me start at 0, so I can't go no lower than that.
But you have to remember, you have to know what level you're at.
That's the problem too.
Yeah, some of them don't know what level they're at.
Yeah. So you must work together. Doing it alone is a no-no. It takes you way too long. And what I can't understand is you all Jamaicans seem to love parent, man.
I think, I don't know if they enjoy paying rent, but I think paying rent gives them the lifestyle they think they want. And just to commit to the mortgage is going to set them back, because the reality is a lot of them who are paying rent right now, where they can afford to live is not where they're renting. That's the first thing. And 2, the mortgage is going to take more money out of the pay than the rent. That's the second.
In the early stages.
Yeah. So I think
but over time, that mortgage is like, no.
those two sacrifices are what's scaring those who already have access to the NHT and just not moving forward.
So you prefer the NHT keeps taking the money from you, and then when you get old, you go pick it up. But you don't live anywhere. Or you live somewhere and them throw you out. Pick it. Now I'm going to leave this with you. Today, you can plant a maca seed today. 5, 10, 20, 50 years from now is a maca tree coming, and it will come for juke you. Or you can plant a mango tree. 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, some mangoes coming. And you can sit under it with your hammock, eat mangoes. It's your choice. The choice is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying with us and listening to the rambling. We're not going to beat up NHT next week. We finish with NHT. We're at the expo. Come, those self-employed, many even say self-employed people in front of me Saturday.
Yeah.
I'll handle self-employed people. Come in front of me on Saturday. Let us get this thing going. Get you committed. Get you a property.
Yeah.
Right? You can do it. You have the earnings. PAY people don't have the earnings over you. They must scrimp together.
I know that you have the faster earnings.
Yeah.
Which is the key.
Which is the key. You can, my tilers, masons, and so them clock 300,000-400,000 a couple days. What them do with it? Don't know. Get it together, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I should say, get it together. All right. So, Tony, have anything else?
No, that's it.
That's it. 7 minutes over time. Thank you so much for staying with us.
Bye,
everyone.
See you next week.
Next week.